Hood, riding through the air. Robin Hood, with his banner man. Feared by the pack, not by the door. Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood.
Come and sit down, relax, take it easy. Well, Jonathan, it's great to see you again.
Thanks, man.
You're looking good. You're looking fit. You're looking chilled. You're looking rested.
I'm jet lagged as a...
Are you really?
Yeah.
Well, you just coming where from?
It's funny, every time I do your show, it's always the same thing. This time we had this incredible plan where the day I'm doing your show, I don't have to do anything else.
Yeah,
so for once, I can come on and be sort of fresh and sparkly. But then the volcanic ash cloud from Iceland came over.
You were meant to come in early, weren't you?
Yeah, so I just came... I was in Madrid this morning, did press yesterday and then spent some time with Cristiano Ronaldo and the Real Madrid players this morning.
That must be fun.
Flew back in, saw the kids. The wife had to go off to do another TV show.
So they're over here? They're in the UK?
They're here. And I realised that my oldest boy didn't have shoes for school tomorrow. So I've then went to the Camberley Mall looking for black school shoes.
At that age, you got to measure the foot and stuff. Did you measure the foot?
Yeah. These ones fit? Yeah. They hurt?
Yeah.
Because when I shop, mate, I've got a black belt in shopping. I like to go in there, see my target and go out. You know, this whole sort of take a number of weight in line doesn't suit. For me, it's like hunt, kill, go home. You know?
But you'd been good. Can I tell you something? If there's a bad thing happens and we go back to the Ice Age or something, or we're forced out there, I'd like to be in your tribe, if that's OK. Because I figure that you, in a fur trousers or whatever, and a hat, maybe a jacket, you could go out, shoes, you could go out, you'd kill a beast, you'd bring it back for all of us to eat, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would do that for you, Jonathan.
Is this one of those
but
questions you get asked a lot?
There will be tribal councils.
Oh, Jesus.
And you'll have to prove your use.
I give a very good deep tissue massage.
I'll get you some presents.
I noticed you came out with stuff, and I'm quite excited, because last time you came on the show, you gave me a rugby, or is it association football? What was it, the top you gave me? It was a New Zealand team that or an Australian team you've bought.
South Sydney Rabbitohs,
yeah, exactly.
Cool, so it's been like 4 years since I've been
a long time.
Been on.
It still gets worn all the time.
Here's the NRL...
What's this? This is your team
jacket
again?
For this year, yeah.
Well, but you know what I love about this is because I haven't got enough synthetic fabrics in my house. And I've got a hat as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, can I be honest with you? I really appreciate you bringing this. It's very nice. But do you really think that I'm going to wear this stuff? Because can you see me in this? Look. That doesn't work.
If I was you, I'd probably loosen it up a little bit. Your head's bigger than you think it is. This thing you might be more impressed with.
What is
Look,
this?
there's plenty of guys backstage who'll take that off if you don't want it.
I'm just being joking, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's great comedy.
So sensitive.
A guy called Simon Atherton, who makes... he's a weapons master, and here's a silver bow...
Man, look at this! This is a silver arrow.
It says on there, rise and rise again.
I'll have to go out to try and get in focus to me, but it says on
too,
there. What does it say on there?
It says, rise and rise again until lambs become lions. Wow. Which it's a good motivational line, seeing you getting kicked out of here. You know? Just to keep in mind, there will be another job.
I can't disagree with that frank assessment of the situation.
Yeah. And there's a little verse here from one of the ballads of Robin Hood.
Wow. And this is a gift for me.
Yeah, man.
Well, this is awesome. Thank you. Is that real gold?
Of course.
Have you got that? Have you got that cash for gold envelope that they sent? This is really, I so appreciate it. This is a really lovely thing. Thank you very much indeed. All right, well, let's talk about, well, before we get to Robin Hood, one thing I want to ask you about, though, is just very recently you got a star on the Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Well, that's an exciting thing. I think we should congratulate Russell for that. It really is good. There you are, I guess, helping put it down. Is that... It's an honour, of course, it's exciting, but is it a nice day out, or is it a day where you have to do a lot of things, or are there a lot of things you have to do that
we made it into a great day. Luckily for me, you know, my kids are old enough now, so they got to enjoy the
they're
experience.
6 and 3, is that
6 and 3.5, yeah. And, you know, so we had a nice day with them. They usually have a luncheon, you know, and we said, well, we'd rather have a piss-up at night time than a luncheon during the day. And so the studio organised that, and my wife and I, and it's been a long time since we've done this, we were still sitting outside with a vodka in hand at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, so you made it through the night?
That's why I married the girl.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. So it was fun, you know, and we you know, genuinely over the years, I've got a lot of great friends in Los Angeles. So for them to all come together and for that was wonderful. It was really nice.
You know, you mentioned your boys. Have they seen many of your movies? Because most of your movies, even if they're not kind of adult in content, even if they're not full on, they're still quite grown up in theme, and some of the scenes are quite intense.
Well, people ask me that all the time. They just assume that I've been showing them, but which one do I show them? You know? Gladiator, with people getting their heads chopped off, and
Start with
American
Womper
Gangster.
Stomper. Start with that one.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
too rough, these
But
movies.
I did think that Robin Hood was going to be the one, you know. So it's been in their lives for a couple of years. They were on the set with me.
Yeah.
You know, they had little knights costumes. You know, lovely Janty Yates, the costume designer, made little chainmail for them. You know, and they were there with me on the set. They saw me riding into battle on horseback and
They must have
spinning
loved
around.
that. It must have been great.
They thought it was just fantastic. So you know, when we flew to Los Angeles, the studio had organised a screening room so that I could take them along. You know, just me and them. And now I got to say, I was pretty chuffed. I was pretty excited, and I sat them down and said, "Now, boys, tomorrow we're going to get to go to this screening of Robin Hood," and they were just over the moon. They were so excited, you know. And next day we got in the car, and they're kind of jet lagged and all that, you know.
Yeah.
They get in the car, and they're really excited, and they're pushing each other and fighting and all that. And I calm down, you know. We get to the theatre, and for one reason or another, we couldn't start the film for about 35 minutes. So they did like 20 laps of the theatre and in the projection booth, out of the projection booth, you know, playing Robin Hood, jumping on top of each other. And just as we were starting the film, you could kind of feel, that sort of energy burn out and the jet lag set in. I've got Charlie, my 6-year-old, on my lap, and Tenny's sitting next to us, you know, the little one. And seriously, man, 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Not even 5 minutes, you know. This great moment between father and father and his sons. And my oldest boy goes, "Oh, Dad, can we go home now?" And I was like, "But just watch a little bit more, because you think you're going to like this." And my little one says, "Dad, when did you get the horse?" And I said, "In a minute, baby, we'll get the horse in a minute." And the older one goes, "Dad, can we go home now?" And the little one says, "Dad, when did you get the horse?" I said, "In a minute, baby, no, come on, bud, just wait for a minute, you know. Dad, when do you get the little baby? In a little while, Dad will get the horse, don't worry. Is it going to be a white one?" "Yeah, it's going to be a white one." "Dad, can we go home now? I'm tired." I mean, boys, just hang in there, you know, it's going to be great. You're going to really like this. And then I get the horse on screen, and the little one goes, "Dad, you got the horse. Can we go home now?"
You know, in a way, that's a nicer memory, isn't it?
Well, it's just one of those, you know, humbling moments that you go through with your kids on a regular basis.
Well, you know, anyone over the age of 6, I think, won't have that problem in the movie, because Ridley Scott knows how to do action on that scale.
Did you get to see it?
Yeah. And you guys work so well together, and you obviously love working with him.
I do, man. He's one of the greatest visual artists of our time, you know. And the bigger the canvas, the better for Ridley. And you know, he gives me a certain amount of responsibility, and I enjoy that. And, you know, the more moving parts, the better, really. So
Let's have a look at a clip. This it opens on the 12th of May here in the UK. Have a look at this.